Okay, so hello everybody. It's me again. Of course you know who of course you know lots of you know who I am already, some of you don't. But anyways, it doesn't matter. But I will introduce myself to those who don't know me. My name is Lee Hoppins, and I love to make videos from time to time. I love being in the center of attention, and I love to have that. I love to have people follow me, and it really does feel great. Of course, I do like videos that are not so positive topic, but as well as I do the videos that I know would make people happy, right? So, you know, and I think I said this on the other video that I have a rare chromosome disorder called the chromosome 10q deletion, and I also have autism, which causes me to be a little bit different from the other people. Okay, maybe a lot different, because of impulses and behavior problems and that. So, and don't get me wrong, I am a massive shopper. I love to shop for shoes and boots and that, and clothing as well. I'm not an excessive shopper and all, but don't get me wrong, I would love to have somebody who I can go shopping with and walk my dog with, and I just would love to have somebody like that in my life right now. Maybe not from all over the world, but somebody in my local area, which is in North Bay, Ontario, Canada right now. I just would love to have that friendship and companionship right now, as I'm craving that. But I would just love to show you something that I have on my iPad that I think is really important for people to understand and realize. Because, well, I'll show you here. Her name is Kylie Jennifer, and I think she's a model. And I just recently come across her crazy closet video. And I know most people have seen it already. Millions of people have seen it, but
Kylie Jenner posted a TikTok and you guys
oh my god. What's that?
Kylie Jenner posted a TikTok and you guys, I'm crying. Everyone in the comments is talking about how poor it's making them feel because her closet echoes and has elevator music.
I like this black bag with maybe black shoes, but I also like this. I think this is by Flora.
I have no idea why it's on pause.
Little concert look.
But look, it doesn't matter why it's on pause. Doesn't matter where my iPad is freezing up. We don't need to see what she has anyway. Right? Right? Ever think to yourself or ever ask somebody like that, why is that so important? Don't other people matter? And it's like, don't you ever have empathy and want to give just even $20 or $30 to somebody who doesn't have much money for clothing? And don't you think that's a bit excessive to want to spend all that, have a closet like that? No, but that's what a lot of people are thinking. And I'll bet you, 50% of the people will be like, well, I wish I could be like her. I want to be like her. I hate my parents for not making a lot of money like she does. Right? And the other 50% of people would be like, that is over the top. That is way over the top. That's way out of my league. And for those 50% of people and the other 50% who have different takes on it, I will say this about myself. I love to buy clothes and that, which is why I'm not going out to the mall right now, because I don't need any of that stuff. I'm just giving a lot of stuff away anyway that doesn't even fit, and may not even fit me or whatever. So I'm just mostly gonna have to give it away anyway, right? And give it away to somebody who needs it. And no doubt I will probably go and buy more stuff, right? And I will say, I don't agree with it. I don't agree with that anybody should be spending crap load of money on that designer stuff. And that closet looks a little bit excessive. I mean, like, the other 50% people may disagree, may say, well, Willie, I think you're looking at it backwards. I think, you need to go out of your way and splurge a little bit. And, but in my opinion, those people are probably not too happy when they saw this video. Those people probably got dragged down. And I think we're looking at it all backwards. I think you're looking at it backwards. Right? I think we need to be happy for what we have. For that, if we buy thrift store clothes or if we buy discount clothing, she might think that we're absolutely disgusting to wear that. But in my point of view, I think everybody looks fantastic in their own style. And it doesn't matter what you spend yourself on, what you spend your money on, right? And it doesn't matter what kind of closet you have. You can have closet with like elevator music. Yeah, sure. Put like just like put your iPhone on or your music on your tablet if you're gonna get dressed. You can have elevator music in your bedroom. For sure. You can just go on YouTube and then like on your tablet or on your phone. And then you can easily search up elevator music. Right? Or you can search up dance music or disco music while you're getting dressed. Yeah, she might have it built right into her closet, but just because she has it built right into her closet doesn't mean the same stuff isn't on YouTube. And yeah, sure, just because she spends $100 like 6 or 7 shirts a day and ridiculous prices too, and pants with like ridiculous shoes, pricing shoes, that regular people would never ever wear on a daily basis. I mean, like, in my opinion, if she wants to spend all the money, even though I don't agree with it, that's her life. She's perfectly entitled to do that. That's her life. I don't agree with it, but that's not my life. I think we should not waste our time worrying about pretending to be like somebody else, worrying about, why can't I buy the stuff that she buys? We should not waste our time for that. Because of that. We should not waste our time and our effort because it's just going to drag us down. If we want to splurge and buy those things, we need to earn money. We need to work hard to earn the money to buy that kind of stuff for ourselves. We need to work hard for that. Most people do. And yeah, there's some crazy people out there that love to spend it on very, very, very ridiculous things. Like I said, I have a lot of clothes. I have a lot of shoes. I even have a lot of slippers, you see? See, I even have a lot of slippers. Look at all these slippers in this box. Here, the box. Boxes and slippers everywhere. Now, in this box. But the truth is, I mostly got these for gifts. And I mostly got gift cards. And I went when I bought them myself. Like, these ones have a hole in them. But these ones came from a discount store here where I live in North Bay called the Giant Tiger. Giant Tiger is a discount family-owned store. They only have very few of them across Ontario. But they weren't crazy expensive. Even though they might look it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anyway if it's crazy expensive or not. Because who's to say that somebody isn't going to spend like $100 per slippers and get a hole in them? Like in about like a month or two. I learned that the hard way. Right? With a pair of boots that I recently got for my birthday. Right? My mom recently ordered a pair of boots on Amazon. Well, I got a hole in them and not even in a month. Right? Not even a month later. Maybe it was like 2 or 3 weeks later and I was just pulling them off my foot and then I heard the sole of the boot separate from the actual boot where you put your foot in. It's like, I'm not wearing these anymore because they're not safe for one thing to wear like that. And those things weren't cheap either. So, trust me, I thought they were going to be good. Now, do I say that I maybe don't splurge? You can't tell on Amazon, really. But you couldn't tell when I got them either. They seem to be very good quality. Right? And they were. It's just that the heel of the boot, this part here, wasn't glued onto the boot part properly. Right? Right? So my mom said, okay, bring them back and then we can send them back. Right? And then of course, I saw some at the Giant Tiger discount store that would be way better quality. Because whoever owns that store gets the products made in Canada. Which is better. Pardon me. Because the Canadian made versus Chinese made is a lot better quality. Right? Right? And they don't have to be like $300 or $400 to look nice. Like, there's a lot of people in that discount store and there's a lot of people walking around North Bay and a lot of people shopped in that store. and they looked just as good as this Kylie Jenner lady does. She looks no different than the clothing you would find at a discount store. You know? Trust me, I know because I've been there. And so people waste their time, like, feeling bad about themselves because the truth is, that's what they want sometimes. They want people to feel bad about what they're wearing, and that's not okay. That's not okay. That's not right. We should all be happy with the clothes that we're able to buy. You know? We shouldn't, like say, oh darn, I wish, you know, she has something that I don't have. But majority of people have something that she doesn't have. And that is kindness and compassion for other people. That is the ability to know, okay, when shopping gets a little bit excessive, and when shopping might make them run out of money, you know? That's something that she doesn't have, and that's something you should be proud of, you know? Because you don't need people like Kylie Jenner to be like, you don't need somebody like that. You don't need to spend money like somebody like that. She's just throwing it on our faces, and that's not right. That's not fair. So, you know, because there's other people that matter, you know? I have a couple friends who don't make much money, and then they don't have money to buy new clothing and that, you know? My sister works as a support worker now, and she does hair on the side, but even then that's not enough to shop for the good stuff that she likes to shop for, you know? She can't shop for good quality clothes, so she just shops on Amazon, yes, but they're not high quality because she can't afford that. So she could be wearing shirts that have all full holes for all we know, you know? But it's sad. It makes me feel bad that, you know, that people are living that way, you know? But that's because I can feel that emotion. I'm not greedy like some people are. Like this Kylie Jenner, or, you know, my greed. My type of greed is my kindness and compassion for other people. My ability to want to help. That's my greed. You know? My ability to want to, I'm constantly giving to somebody else. Yes, I do buy for myself, but I also buy for my friends and that as well. And my sister too as well. So I'm not always thinking about myself. I'm always thinking about what of my friends would like, or, you know, because I know that they don't have any money. So majority of people may want to have what she has, but she doesn't have what you have. She doesn't have what majority of people have. This Kylie Jenner lacks the realization that she's hurting you. She's doesn't seem to freaking care. And the person behind the camera even says so. That this is gonna make people feel bad. And she's already been doing that. That was 2 years ago. She made that video. And it's probably still surfaced on TikTok, and so many people probably have viewed it. Still, you know? And I wanted to say that I think is ridiculous. And if you are thinking that you're jealous because you want to have what she has, you're wasting your damn time. Because you'll never be like her. You'll never be like just Kylie Jenner person. We are who we are. We're all our own person. We live our own lives. And some people choose to post videos like this because they're proud of what they spent it on. And then while somebody might be out there using YouTube for like this Josh guy that I follow, right? He buys like thousands of food and chips and lots of stuff. He gets all money. He has lots of money. And he chooses to give it all to the homeless people on the streets, right? But that's the way that they believe. They believe in giving all their money away rather than spending it on for their own selfishness and ignorance, right? They'd rather show that other people deserve and need help. They rather show that there's people out there that don't have anything rather than showing what they have in their own house, right? I mean, just Josh can easily go on YouTube and say, oh, hey, I have a nice sofa. Hey, I have nice closets with nice clothes in there. You know? I have a nice bed to sleep in. Haha. There you go. But he chooses not to do that. And I think that right there is the type of person that we all need to be like. You know? We all need to value ourselves. And you all need to just take a big breath and really, 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 realize that we do look good. No matter what we wear, no matter what we, because at the end of the day, this Kylie Jenner person had like a sweater on. She had like jeans. She has purses. She had like black purses. You can buy like fake black purses that look like the actual identical real one. At discount stores or what you call them, those markets there, the flea markets, you know. Yeah, buy some pretty nice purses. So you gotta ask yourself, this Kylie Jenner person was like wearing just a sweater, just a normal shirt that was probably a brand name, because that's what you're paying for. It's a brand name, not the quality, right? It's like someone putting like my name, Lee, Leigh, on the shirt and then selling it for like $300 just for my name. That's it. Do you honestly think that's a little bit ridiculous? You know? Like, do you honestly think that this Kylie Jenner's like shirts and that her name brand clothing looked any different than the jeans and the high heel shoes and the sweaters that you wear on a daily basis, even though you get yours from discount stores? Like, you need to think about that, because I don't think she looks any different than any other person out there. She looked very casual to me. She just has an excessive amount of shopping, but she looked very, very, very casual like everybody else. You know? Just her makeup and that makes her look like a Barbie doll. You know? She looked like plastic, actually. But other than that, if you're not looking from the neck down, if you look at Barbie, like, from the neck down, she wears what everybody else will wear. Right? And that's what this Kylie Jenner is doing. She's wearing, like, what everybody else would wear. It's just, she's paying for a name brand clothing. Remember that. Name brand. Name brand. She's paying for an example, Lee Hoppins. Right? And like Reebok or Nike, right? They're all name brands. They're not any different than a discount shirt or a store shirt. They're not any better than you know, now they call it them both Bells, but it used to be called the Bells Outlet, and there is a Bells place that sells them for expensive. And then there is a Bells place that sells them for, like, cheaper. They're supposed to anyway. Everybody goes there because, you know, it's cheaper. You know? At the end of the day, if we look from here down, do we look any different than her in the video? You know? Because to me, I don't think so. Because let me just show you this for a second.
Kylie Jenner posted a TikTok and you guys, I'm crying. Everyone in the comments is talking about how poor it's making
Those
them
are
feel
all
because her
casual
closet
clothes.
echoes and has elevator
Like
music.
this shorts and shirt.
I like this black
You
bag
know?
with maybe black
It's
shoes.
and yeah.
I also like
It
this.
is expensive, but it's no different than what you would find at Bell's or even the Walmart, you know? I see people buy clothes like that all the time. They wear that all the time. It's just a name brand. That's all. But she looks no different than anybody else. So that's a lesson I'm trying to teach. I'm trying to get around to you people. Is that is it really worth to spend your money on a name brand pair of pants or shoes or shirt? Is it worth like $300 for a name brand? Gotta think about that. Because to me, like, I get all my clothes and it's not name brand. Some of them are, but some of them are on sale. And a lot of my clothes are gifts, too. You know? You gotta think. You gotta think about that. You gotta think about your own self-worth and to be happy with what you have now. Once in a while, it's okay to buy like name brand clothes. Like if you have the money and you want to splurge that weekend, yeah, sure, go ahead and do that. You know, nobody is forcing you not to do that. It's okay to do that once in a while. You know, if you want to treat yourself to like a $300-400 shirt or $200 pair of pants, sure, go ahead. You know, if you have the money to do that once in a while, then fly and do that. Because at the end of the day, everybody works hard. Everybody deserves to have. Everybody with that kind of money deserves to spend every once in a while. And you deserve to have a little reward for yourself. You know? And I'm not lying either. Sometimes, you know, just be proud of who you are. Be happy with the clothes you have, because at the end of the day, you no sense of wasting your time, because you'll never be like her. You'll never, because you're your own person. You have to work hard at what you want to achieve. And if you work hard enough, then sure. You can certainly buy the stuff that she buys. But you need to work hard for that. Right? Because I have no doubt in my mind, that's what she did. She worked really hard to get to where she was doing right now. And as much as it unfortunately, she has a ridiculous amount of stuff in her closet, but and it may be way more than what you would have, but it may be more what I would have. But I will admit, I have some crazy amount of stuff in my closet too. Like, it may not be as expensive or as much as she buys, but I'm a shopaholic as well, and I love to buy stuff. That's why if I don't need it or I don't want it, I don't go, because I will see something that I like and then I would have to buy it, and I probably won't wear it because I don't need it, you know?
Okay, bye.
Or I don't want it. I'm just buying for the sake of it.